Hi, welcome to my channel. This video is the first of many of its kind, and this channel it's about helping people become more conscious or more aware of themselves, their life, their environment, and most importantly, things that truly matters in life. You see, based on my own personal experience and exposure, I get to discover that so many people just pass through life without actually living. They did exist. They existed for so many years and they never had the opportunity to live their own life. They played on a script that was passed on to them by probably other people, the society, culture, tradition, and even religion. And they never ask questions. You see, there are times in our life we get to discover that some things are not just right. Just because everybody is doing something does not mean that thing is right. Okay? The originator of that idea could possibly be wrong. He could make a mistake. And the invention or the idea could be based on how the world was during its time. You see, many of the scripts that a lot of people run today were created many decades, some centuries ago, when the world was still probably in its building form. And some of these scripts might not really be relevant today. And that is exactly what so many people are still running. And deep inside of them, they have these feelings that something is not just right. But because that's the available script, so because somebody pass on a script to you doesn't mean you can't rewrite that script. You can actually rewrite it to favor you. And if you are kind enough, you can make it available to people, other people who have your kind of personality, that same script will align with whom they are and probably help them perform better. So yeah, you can rewrite your scripts. The most important thing about life is for you to be an author of your own life, to be an author of the scripts that run through you. That's the most important thing in life. And writing such scripts, yeah, you need to look around about what already exists, pick from your culture, your tradition, your religion, because these are the key elements that shape who we all become in life. Our culture, the way things are being done in parts of the world where we believe or the family we believe, same as our tradition and also our religion. This determines who we become and also how we will live our life. So yeah, in these three areas, you just need to see what is going on there, and the areas you don't understand, ask questions. Make sure to understand something before getting started. Okay, people do things they don't understand, and when you ask them that why are you doing it, they say everybody is doing it. Let me tell you, in most cases the crowd are not usually right. The crowd are usually wrong in most cases. Wherever you see a lot of people, right, things that come in places like that are usually distraction. Yeah, majorly distraction. And yeah, you see. But if you really want to get good value, in the real good value hide in places where, like, in fact, people don't even like pay attention to where real value are, because you hardly see people there. Things there will be done differently from way the society presents such equation that okay, let's do it this way. But you see some few set of people doing it in another way. Just because they are few, people won't just turn to them because they'll feel like, oh, these people, no, 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 they can't be right. Let's go with the crowd. And that is exactly what has been happening. That is why you need to start asking questions and be sure to understand things before getting doing it, before doing it rather. Yeah, understand anything before people don't ask questions, and that's just the fact about life. A lot of people don't ask questions; they just accept. What they check is that they check where this thing is coming from. They check the how many people that are already engaging in this activity. Is it a large number of people? One. And they also check the authority of the person that passed this information to them. These are good things to look out in information, but the most important thing is for you to ask and also check if that information aligns with your personality. At times, the information might be good, it might be accurate, yeah, very, very good and accurate. It might not just align with your own personality. You might need something else. So, meaning you don't need to force yourself to belong. You can possibly stand out. You can possibly stand out. But the problem is that many people don't really know how to go about all this. So they just force themselves to fit into a category they actually never even belong. Meanwhile, they could do better. They could do much more better. Even though they think they are doing well for themselves, they are getting a lot, yeah. But that they are seen to be a lot could be a little fraction of what they could possibly get, as in the mightiness of what they could possibly get if they had learned, ask question, and rewrite their own script. Yeah, they could have gotten in multiple of what they are getting now, and they thought they are okay. You see, if you're doing something, no matter how good the result seems to you, if there are lapses, if you have questions on that part and you're unable to answer that question, nobody could answer that question for you, chances are, you see, the moment you begin to find real answers to that question, your performance will improve, will really, really improve. Yeah, so that is exactly what this channel is all about. It's about providing real life answers to questions many people don't even have the opportunity of getting real answers to, or they never even asked, because nobody has ever asked such question before. So yeah, mainly that's what this channel is all about. And in all my videos, you will find three elements in all my videos. The first one is we'll pick a topic, a problem that many people are most likely to be having. So we'll pick a topic. That's the first element you will find in all my videos. And the second element you will find is the cause for that problem. Why do people find themselves in that situation? Because everything that happens to us is as a result of our actions, the things we do, the places we go, the way we position ourselves. We determine what we get in life. So people consciously or unconsciously push themselves into a stage, and getting there, they discover that that is not what they wanted for themselves, but they don't know how to get out. You see, one thing about life is that the moment you begin to understand the reason, the cause of a particular problem, then finding a solution to that problem becomes much more easier. And that is the reason why we will be talking about the reason, so that people can know the paths that took them to those places or that situation they find themselves and they wanted out. Then they can start making changes that, oh, this I don't need to do, this I need to do. So yeah, so that is the reason why we'll talk about the cause. Yeah, the cause. And the third thing you will always find in all my video is the solution, the steps you need to take, how you need to get things done. So I think my videos, my coming videos after this introduction video will be a total package that can help you resolve whatever topic we're talking about, whatever the topic is. If it's aligned with some areas of your life you need answers or solutions to, then that particular video is most likely to be all you need to solve that problem, because you will find solutions in all my videos, not just to talk about it and let go. No, I will also provide solution, and I think that is what make this channel something you might really want to subscribe to, so that you get to know, and even turn on the notification uh, button, yeah, so you get to know when I drop real video. You see, life is too short than to be wasting away, okay, than to be wasting away. And let me tell you the truth. You see, what we see and go for and all of that about life, that is not the real life. Yeah, that is not the real life itself is not physical. The real life is not physical. The real life is spiritual. So before anything can happen to anyone physically, I tell you, it has happened long before the physical appearance. It has happened in the spiritual realm. And that is why some people will say that destiny can be changed. Some will say destiny cannot be changed. You see, both of them are totally correct. If you are of the opinion that destiny can be changed, I tell you, you're right. If you're also of the opinion that destiny cannot be changed, I tell you, you're totally correct. Let me explain that in brief. You see, in a man's destiny, you don't just have one option. You don't have one option in your destiny. You have multiple options. It's about alignment. Okay, it's about alignment. So let me give you a very clear example. Okay, let's say someone probably had or gets to know that okay, something bad was about to happen to him, and he prayed and fasted, and that bad thing lifted. You see, probably if he had not prayed and fasted, that bad thing is most likely to happen to him. But because he prayed and fasted, that bad thing did not happen. You see, those are two things that could possibly happen to the same person at the same time. So that is a clear sign for you that you don't have one option within your destiny. So it depends on your positioning and alignment. All this has to do with frequency. You have so many frequency running simultaneously. So it depends on where you position yourself. So life is about positioning and alignment. Yeah, so life is about positioning and alignment. This is just an introduction video anyway. So yeah, I never had the intention of talking about any topic, just to let you have an idea of what to expect from my next set of videos to come. All right, so yeah, thank you so much for joining me on my introduction video. I appreciate your time, and probably you like this video, share this video, and also put your thoughts about this my introduction video in your within the description box. This will probably serve as a huge motivation to me and to help me come up with uh, detailed content. Yeah, you see, because there's nothing I am really requesting from you than to just engage with the video. This will help me believe that, yeah, people will actually see this video, like this content, and this will really motivate me to put in a whole lot more of effort in creating videos that will be of high value, as in super high value, that you really love and find impactful, that will be able to help transform some aspects of your life, help you understand this world better, help you live an interesting life. And you see, one thing I keep telling people is that to build a better business, you need to have a meaningful life. Yes. So business is about you as a person, your personality. Okay. The more you understand life and the more you position and align yourself, then will determine your performance in business. Yeah. So if you want to have an interesting business, an interesting career journey, you want to balance life, business, relationship, marriage, friendship, and still have your time to yourself and still live and know within yourself that you are genuinely living, then I tell you, this is the best channel for you. All right, thank you so much for joining me on this video. My name is Rilwan Ajibola. I'm a business consultant and a life coach as well. So I look forward to having you in my other set of videos. Cheers.